Let's talk about Twitter because it might be on the verge of collapsing. 3 more of Twitter's top security, safety, and privacy executives announced their resignations. And CNBC reports that Elon Musk has told Twitter employees that he's been forced to sell billions in Tesla stock to keep Twitter afloat. At the same time, Twitter Blue, a pay-based verification system intended to bring in revenue, appears to be on pause after embarrassing and costly impersonators bought themselves a blue check. With me now is insider columnist Lynette Lopez. So, Lynette, let's talk first about these impersonators. They bought themselves a blue check, and then they said, well, I'm Nintendo, or I'm Eli Lilly.
And I'm Tesla.
Or I'm Tesla.
And I just, rammed my car into a building or an autopilot, things that would embarrass Musk, and things that, quite frankly, you have to be pretty smart on the platform to see are fake. You got to look at it a little bit more, certainly more than we've been used to in this world of scrolling that we live in. It's made the platform a lot more messy, but even on the back end, sources are telling me that things are getting buggier. Obviously, you fire half the staff, you get rid of safety protocols, you get rid of all the things that all the people who had institutional knowledge, and things start to break down on the platform on the back end. And then when those problems start to compile, we'll start to see it more on the front end as users.
So there were a bunch of firings. There's also been a bunch of resignations, including some high-profile ones, some important ones, as we were just saying. If you're looking at your Twitter account, should you be maybe deleting your personal information off of it, maybe deleting your phone number off your account, or any of the identifying stuff that you think is private that, I don't know, if there's nobody running the privacy center at Twitter any longer, might not be so private, might not be so fortified against a hacker?
This gets into some stuff that the engineers have been talking about at Twitter. Elon is making them change things so fast. This is classic Elon, without asking any questions, that the engineers feel that they themselves might be held responsible for privacy problems, for security issues. And
that's an SEC violation, right?
It's an FTC violation. So they're ringing the alarm bells to say, hey, the regulators need to step in and figure out what's going on here. I think also this is a call to our legislators that we need privacy legislation in this country to hold the people who are keeping our digital information even more accountable for the way that they run their businesses. So you don't have this kind of fire hose of nonsense and potential security issues.
So Elon also warned that the company itself might go bankrupt. He said he had to sell a lot of money in Tesla stock.
Yeah. I could have told him that.
There's also...
I actually wrote a piece saying that in April. I wish he had read it.
Twitter that's going to go bankrupt, or is it Elon Musk that might go bankrupt?
Well, Elon has options. He can continue to sell Tesla shares like he has been doing to raise cash. He can try to get more debt on Twitter, which I don't think is possible. There's $12 billion on it, and the banker's going to have an issue running that money anyway. He could have Tesla buy it. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. When he was invested and his cousins were invested in Solar City back in 2015, 2016, and it was going bankrupt, he had Tesla buy it for stock because he didn't want to lose money on that deal. And he will lose a lot of money on this deal. Twitter is bleeding ad revenue, and that's 98% of his revenue. And, he has to do something.
You also have a lot of people who were fired or resigning that know how to build a social media site. And Twitter's not the most complicated of the social media algorithms and build-outs. Could we see a Twitter competitor come in soon?
Please, if you think that you can do a Twitter competitor, please do it. Please do it now. I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe we just get off social media and we live our lives and don't focus on being on the phone and scrolling all day long.
Why should we have to give up social media? Because some guy, some billionaire with a midlife crisis, is exercising his insecurities on all of us on the platform.
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this is the break we needed. So maybe this is the moment where we pull our heads out of the water and we say, oh, the air is great and I can breathe again.
I enjoy the air. I don't have Twitter on my phone. I just use it when it's on my computer. I just feel like we are all personally responsible for having healthy social media methods. I do not want to give up Twitter just because Elon Musk said so and broke it. That's ridiculous.
I am happy to see Twitter die.
Well, okay. Well, we have a party.
Not the
either way.
jobs. I want people to have jobs, but I think just social media. I'm tired of scrolling.
I'm tired of scrolling too, and I'm tired of everybody thinking social media is the answer to all of our communication problems. You know, we as a society need to go to therapy.
Yeah. Lynette Lopez. Lynette, thank you very much for being with us on this Friday.
Glad to be.